When a bamboo raft cuts through the morning mist of the Lai River, the peaks on both banks gradually emerge from the hazetha. Reflection of Elephant Trunk Hill sways gently in the blue waves. The rock face of Nine-Horse Fresco Hill seems to have galloping horses. The lanterns of Yangshuo West Street are not yet extinguished, but have been dyed warm orange by the rising sun. This is Guilin, a city meticulously carved by nature, with karst landforms. A fairyland that made Shushake linger and Shu Beihong wield his brush. The reputation of Guilin's mountains and waters are the best under heaven has long spread worldwide. But when you truly step into this land, you will find its beauty not only in the mountains and waters, but also in the flickering fishing lights, in the songs of Zhuang girls, and on the bluestone slabs of ancient towns. Every drop of river water flows with poetry. Every mountain peak stands with legend. With Arbeitshischer, million years of geological changes, Guilin unfolds an endless ink and wash scroll for the world. The landscapes of Guilin are a geological epic carved in stone. About Arbeitshischer, million years ago. This area was part of the ancient Tethys Ocean. Limestone deposited in the ocean gradually rose due to plate movements, and then, under the erosion of rain and groundwater, formed the unique landscape of mountains, like jasper hairpins, water like blue silk ribbons. This karst landform is widely distributed around the world, but only Guilin's peak forest plain landform is the most typical. More than 10 limestone peaks stand scattered on both banks of the Lai River. With an average height of about meters, the peaks have rounded tops like steamed buns, but their bases are steeply cut by the river, like a group of giants in green clothes guarding this golden waterway. The Lai River is the soul of this painting. The Bashasen kilometer waterway from downtown Guilin to Yangshuo is known as the 100-mile gallery. The river water is crystal clear, with a maximum depth of meters, allowing a clear view of the pebbles and swimming fish at the bottom. The Li River presents different styles at different times. In the early morning, the river surface is covered with mist, and the peaks float in the clouds like a mirage. At noon, the sun penetrates the water, casting fine light and shadow of the peaks on the river bottom. At dusk, the setting sun gilds the peaks, and fishermen return with cormorants on bamboo rafts, forming a classic picture of boats sailing on blue waves, people traveling in paintings. In addition to the Lai River, Guilin's karst caves are also masterpieces of nature. Reed Flute Cave is known as the State Guest Cave. The stalagmites, stone pillars, and stone curtains inside are colorful under the light. The stone pillar in the Crystal Palace is meters high. Formed after Nambye years, the Milky Way Magpie Bridge in Seven Star Cave is composed of 2 adjacent stone pillars, and it is said that the cowherd and weaver girl once met here. Silver Cave gets its name because the stalagmites inside are as white as silver and as crystal as jade. The stalactites in Fairyland of Yaoqi are reflected in the pool, making it difficult to distinguish between reality and illusion, which is amazing. Geologists say that these caves are carved by groundwater over millions of years, and every drop of water continues to write this chronicle of the earth. Guilin's history is as long as the flow of the Li River. As early as the Neolithic age, the Zhengpian people lived and thrived on this land, and the pottery they made still retains patterns of Lai River fish and shrimp. After Emperor Qin Shuang unified China, he dug the Linghu Canal to connect the Xiang River and the Lai River, making Guilin a transportation hub between the Central Plains and the Lingnan region. This oldest artificial canal in the world is still flowing. Witnessing the glory of there is the Great Wall in the north, and Linghu in the south. During the Tang and Song dynasties, Guilin became a place of longing for literati. Liu Zongyuan, when exiled to Liuzhou, traveled to Guilin and wrote the poem Mountain Trees Block the View for 1,000 miles. The river flows like a 9-curved intestine. Du Fu, although he had never been to Guilin, left the praise the 5 ridges are all hot. But Guilin alone is pleasant, because of descriptions from friends. Fan Chengde recorded Guilin's landscapes and folk customs in detail in Guihai Yuhongji, spreading the reputation of this land to the central plains. The cliffstone carvings on Daikai Hill preserve more than Naombai inscriptions from the Tang dynasty to the Qing dynasty, among which Yuefi's handwriting of Man Zhonghong and Mi Fu's inscriptions are particularly precious, becoming a treasure house of calligraphy art. The Prince Jingjiang Mansion is a condensation of Guilin's history. This Ming dynasty princely mansion, built in Yichen Senbai Qisha, is one of the best preserved Ming dynasty princely mansions in China. Its palace layout is strictly designed according to the 5 elements theory of gold, wood, water, fire and earth, perfectly integrating with the landscape trend of Guilin. The solitary beauty peak in the mansion is known as the Southern Sky Pillar. Xu Shake climbed this peak 3 times and recorded the scenery on the top in his travel notes. The city wall of the mansion is about 10 kilometers in circumference, and the arrow towers and horse faces of that year can still be seen, making people think of the majesty of the princely era. Today, the examination hall ruins in the mansion still retain the examination rooms of the imperial examination, and tourists can experience the joy of topping the list. Guilin is a place where multiple ethnic groups live together. The Zhuang, Yaodong, Miao, and other ethnic minorities have created splendid cultures here. Along the Yulong River in Yangshuo, the Zhuang stilt houses are built against the mountains, with the overhanging eaves of the wooden buildings, like phoenixes spreading their wings. And the girls' silk balls are embroidered with mandarin ducks, symbolizing love. The Longji terraces are a witness to the harmonious coexistence of the Zhuang people and nature. From the foot of the mountain to the top, the terraces are layered like ladders to the sky. The largest field is only 1 mu, and the smallest can only plant a few seedlings. The sparkling water during spring sowing and the golden brilliance during autumn harvest all make people feel the grandeur of labor. The long hair and silver ornaments of the Yao people are a unique scenery in Guilin. Red Yao women have the tradition of keeping long hair, with an average hair length of 1.4 meters. The longest can reach 1.4 meters. On the Long Hair Festival, on the Shuwuduan H day of the 3rd lunar month, they will comb their hair in public, coil it into a bun, and insert silver hairpins. The whole process is full of ritual sense. The silver ornaments of the Yao people are also exquisite. A complete set of silver ornaments includes headwear, collars, bracelets, etc., weighing Wu Daoshi kilograms. The patterns are mostly dragons, phoenixes, butterflies, etc., which not only symbolize wealth, but also express the yearning for a better life. The wind and rain bridges and drum towers of the Dong people are treasures of architectural art. Chengyang Wind and Rain Bridge spans the Lingxi River. The whole bridge is connected only by mortise and tenon structures, without a single nail or rivet. The pavilions and towers on the bridge are exquisitely carved, which can not only provide shelter from rain for pedestrians, but also serve as a place for villagers to discuss affairs. The Drum Tower is the heart of the Dong village. The tower-shaped building is 20,000 meters high, and each floor's overhanging eaves are hung with copper bells, which tinkle when the wind blows. At night, the Drum Tower is brightly lit, and villagers sing and dance here, inheriting ancient ballads.